Now to George Zimmerman like we've never seen him before. These pictures show the murder suspect bloody and bruised on the back of his head. This is a look at that picture. According to court documents, the neighborhood watch volunteer went to the doctor one day after he was shot and killed 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. He said it was in self-defense and stand your ground. Now the FBI might be getting involved in the case, and hate crime charges could be considered. Criminal defense attorney Randy Reep joins us this morning to talk more about this. So many layers to this thing, and I'm sure this is going to continue to be, the layers are going to be unpeeled here. Talk about, first of all, the hate crime involvement here with the FBI. Is this something they're going to go after?
Well, the federal government could theoretically go after additional charges, or actually the same charge, but on the basis of the motivation of the culprit. In this case, allegedly Zimmerman having pursued Martin because he was black and ultimately killing him because he's black. Frankly, hate crime legislation got big in 2009. I don't think that goes anywhere in this case. It adds a difficult case. It adds one more element that the prosecution will have to prove. I don't see that going anywhere.
Is this just something to kind of back it up if the state isn't able to prosecute him for murder charges? Perhaps the federal government steps in?
I tend to doubt that. If the state case doesn't go well, now the feds are going to take over a tougher case and add an element to it. I don't think that's going to happen.
All the new details and also the autopsy results showed some bruised knuckles of Trayvon Martin. Is this bolstering the defense of George Zimmerman?
It certainly speaks to the advantage of Zimmerman of saying, hey, I was actually in a physical altercation, and it may add credence to his I was defending myself argument, adding in, I believe there's been reports of a broken nose, the black eyes that accompany that frequently. We've now seen the color photos of the blood on the back of his head. That certainly adds fuel to his argument that he was engaged in a fight.
And painting a picture, certainly.
Indeed.
As well. What's with these 22 witnesses the state had to provide to the defense?
So in the discovery process, once a case is brought against a client of mine, the state has to produce all their witnesses that they intend to bring at trial to prove the case. It's the discovery process, and it's in a sense of fairness. There's no surprises. Unlike TV, there's not like boom, boom, somebody walks in the courtroom. Right. We know what's going to happen, or at least we know who's going to come in. We think we know what they're going to say. It always changes.
But they didn't give the names. Is that are they required to provide those 22 names?
Yes, and I have a feeling you'll see the defense knows what they need to know. There may be some privacy issues that are being considered, and I'm not familiar with any redaction to the discovery document. I'm just not familiar with that.
Right.
It wouldn't surprise me, but the defense knows what they need to know.
All right, Randy Reep, thanks for coming in. There'll be more questions as we continue to head towards the trial. And stay with Action News for the very latest in the investigation with the determination about hate crime charges. As you heard Randy say, that's probably not likely, and when he appears in court as well, we'll certainly cover that as well. Get the most up-to-date information anytime at Action.